The new year brings with it plenty of questions about paying for college, and there are important changes that you need to know about if you are interested in applying for financial aid. And joining me now for that very important conversation is Francesca Reed, the Vice President of Enrollment and Marketing at Neumann University. Francesca, thanks so much for joining us.
My pleasure.
There's so many changes, big changes in the FAFSA program, and a lot of people kind of find out about it as they need it. Can you tell us more about those changes?
Absolutely. So this is the largest update in a few decades now, and so it's called the FAFSA simplification, and they've essentially shortened the form for families, and it's the whole purpose is to make it easier and encourage more students and families to apply for student financial aid.
That eligibility question is very important as eligibility is evolving, if you will. They're eligible for Pell Grants. Who is that pool now, and how do you apply for the Pell Grants?
Absolutely. So with this new formula and the simplification, the Department of Education is estimating that about 1.5 million more students would be eligible for the maximum Pell amount. And in addition, about 610,000 new students would now be in the pool for Pell eligibility.
And what is that max amount at this point, Francesca? Do we know?
Yeah, the max amount for Pell is $7,396. That families
as far
would be
as
eligible for.
As far as the pool changing, how is that pool changing? How are they deciphering who can apply and not?
Absolutely. So there's a new formula, and instead of what used to be called as an EFC, or estimated family contribution, is now changed to SAI, Student Aid Index. So they will be looking at families' SAI as well as their adjusted gross income, and those two formulas will be put together to basically determine whether or not a student would be eligible for Pell.
So, for example, let's say parents have saved for their child's college, and now it's time to kind of talk about those funds and see what other aid they're eligible for. Does the parent's savings get in the way of the child's eligibility for these grants?
And essentially, no. So they'll still be looking, obviously, at family income and those types of things. But, you know, if you have put a 529 plan and those things in place, the family still will be fine to use those funds and be counted for any possible need-based aid at any institution.
Francesca Reed, a very, very important conversation, as a lot of these rules are getting rewritten. Sign of the times, no doubt about it. Once again, she's the Vice President of Enrollment and Marketing at Neumann University. Thanks for talking with us today.
My pleasure.
Absolutely. For more information about student loans and the changes for these programs, free applications for federal student aid, tap the free NBC 10 app on your device or head to our website, NBC10.com/finditon10.